guess we can start out by saying last week was a good week for us. Because anytime you can beat a Laker team, for the New York Knicks, that's big. That's a confidence booster. And then we go into the Pelicans when Zion is hot and prove that we can take down some of the better teams in the West. So that's cool for us. Now, to look at our standings, we're 2 games over 500. We sit in the 6th seed, and we're a game away from 4th place. So our goal is to try to keep from the play-in game, at least be 6. But if we can get a 4-5 matchup, then that bodes really well for us, and for the city of New York. So we got Dallas tonight, and, it's going to be tough, but they're beatable. So if we can beat Dallas tonight, right, and we're not going to overlook that, because we're going to have 6 at home after that, 6 on the road, and then we're going to end it with 3 at home. So my question for today is the possibilities of a dream season that no one saw coming. So is it realistic for us to believe that we can take care of the teams that are in front of us, like the Hawks, and Boston and those guys, and end up with that 4 to 6 seed and then make a nice run in the playoffs? Like, is that a possibility for us that we can have that type of dream season?
Yeah. It's all winnable games coming up, so it's not like these teams are like super hard to beat. It's just, do they have that willpower to keep pushing? They still look kind of tired on the court. You know what I mean? We're getting lucky with a lot of these players being injured. They still playing the Knicks hard, but we do got one of the best defenses in the league right now. So
yeah, that was the other part that I was thinking about, that for this dream season to happen, we would have to at least try to our bigs. We know they're just going to give us defense, maybe some putback, dunks. Our shooters are shooting. Burke and Bullock, now that they're actually looking for Bullock, now Bullock is becoming our X factor, because Burke is becoming a part of our big 3 in my eyes. So just for the fact of the way that they're looking for Bullock, and now the one thing you always hated to see with a shooter is that he don't get enough shots. Well, now Bullock is getting enough shots. And those enough shots, if he's making them, could be the difference in us beating some of them other teams. Because we know what Randall's going to give us. You kind of know what RJ going to give you, but you know what Burke's going to give you. You know Quickly and Rose are going to come in and grab some, some points here and there. So Bullock now has become the X factor for us. And in a good way. And then we have to, too, keep with the sound defense. Like, we can't rest on our laurels beating these teams. Tibbs got to keep his foot on the gas, but he also got to find ways to give people, a break. So I was looking today where I guess they're going to let go Henson because Norvin Pell is playing pretty good.
So which one is with?
Norvin Pell is the one he's like Robinson and
that was the one that played and he like kind of jammed his finger.
Yeah.
See, now I was gonna bring him up because maybe he started playing better. He wasn't looking too good at first.
Well, he rusty, 10-day contract.
It was looking a little shaky at first. I was like, maybe because everybody that wasn't playing was in the game, so he was blocking those shots. But defensive wise, he wasn't like picking up the center slack that we've been having. Like, the centers have been doing like an awesome job. Like, he didn't like fill in another spot, like per se. Like, I mean that I've seen. Maybe he did for a little bit, but it wasn't like that blocking the shots and
his timing
getting
was
the rebounds and
his timing was off a little bit the last game. And I'm not going to say to be expected, but he came in now as the backup center. Because Nerlens was out, so that could have played a role. He did block Zion's shot, but then he missed some key blocks. But he'll get that as he's playing and practicing. He'll get that, and he probably had a lot on his mind because he probably if you got a family, you got to uproot him now because your second 10-day contract probably means you're here for the season. So I would kind of like them take Henson's spot and just find a shooter that sits on the bench at any size that can come in and knock it down.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, is it a possibility that we can go on a dream season And I was thinking kind of like 99, but 99, the shortened season, when they went to the championship, we were better than our record.
Now, would this be a dream season or more so like a Cinderella season?
Well, both. And then the reason why I say that is because when I say dream season, I'm not talking about winning the chip. I'm talking about either taking a deep run into the second round playoffs or getting to the conference finals. That's what I mean by a dream season, because nobody expected us to be here. And so now that we have a formula, can we ride it out? Like, can we go to another level? Because we know if we do get into the playoffs, it's not going to be easy, probably scoring-wise, because teams got time to.
Yeah, we kind of beat ourselves in that, because teams really don't know how to beat us. The only thing that really looked like it worked was when they play zone.
Yeah.
All game long.
Yeah.
We not hitting. Now, if they play zone and we hitting our shots,
yeah,
it almost look like it don't matter. Like,
well, there was a play in the Laker game that to me sums up the whole thing when somebody's playing a little bit of zone. I don't remember who they threw the ball into at the foul line, and whoever they threw it to, they hit RJ for a backdoor. It was RJ or Burke for a backdoor cutter. Like, that's how you attack the zone, or throw it back out for the shot. Or turn for the shot, but don't just keep moving it around the perimeter or trying to drive into double teams, which is something that we do. So it's not that far-fetched, and tonight's game is big because now the confidence to come back home where our shooters shoot a little bit better, even though we play good on the road because we got so many journeymen. They've been all over the league. So there's no arena that we go in that we didn't have a guy that played.
And nobody really beat us
twice
yet. So we lost to Dallas, the first time? So they probably going to try to come in and get this one the second time. And then I think the Sixers, that's the only team we probably lost to multiple times if we did.
But I tell you, I know Embiid he's having that kind of season, but I'm not worrying really about anybody. Really, if it got that far, other than maybe the Nets, because Tibbs' defense is going to figure out a way to slow them down. But a team like the Nets, they're going to shoot it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna attack the basket and pull up, no matter what kind of defense you're playing. So you got to just hope that everybody's in their rotations and that they're off. All right, so the other question I have for today, because I want to really keep it simple today, because after we play Dallas tonight, now it's almost like a second season for us. Because this part is what's going to make or break us. Now we sit in the 6th seed. Could we hold on to the 6th seed or move up? Or do we, are we going to slide back? So the other part I want to talk about today is, with the kind of season the Knicks are having, right? So now I don't know if I can say it's a dilemma, because Tibbs is showing that with better players, he's going to get even better results, right, in his system. So, but because they're having such a good system, do you worry about the fear if you don't run it back with twinkling it a little bit to getting back to that point, or do you just bring in a whole lot of, because half our team is free agents. So you bring in a whole lot of other guys and start fresh. See, in Tibbs' system, you have to play anyway. So that's going to be a dilemma come free agency time. Now, you got to get another all-star.
Now, who's all the free agents? That's the part I don't
know. Bullock, Burke, Nerlens. I mean, we got a few.
I mean,
so
Nerlens keep if you're not gonna get nobody better, right? I still stand on Bullock. He's playing well, but I feel like shooters you probably can just get anywhere. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's not even getting it in his comfort zone. So he's making it.
Well, now he is.
We not utilizing him well in Tibbs' system. So I don't know if he just needs another year to figure that part out. Because even you pointed out, I think a couple of shows ago, with Burke on taking the ball out.
Yeah.
Burke still didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? Burke got on the sideline. Tibbs had to call a timeout because they looked like they didn't know what they was doing.
Yeah.
So, like, things like that. So, Burke and Nerlens.
Well, that's where the offensive coordinator is going to come in at. Offensive guy that Tibbs trusts. That's what's going to help tweak those kind of things. Now, realistically, I know we have to bring in people to compete, because we just can't keep sending one all-star out to teams that got 2 and 3 and expect great results. That's just not going to keep happening. And then next year, no matter what happens now, the Knicks will be favored to make the playoffs next year when they get back to regular games. So teams are going to be a little bit more prepared for that. So you're going to need that other star to step in and step up. You know, because is RJ ready to take that next level? We know he'll come back better. Is Quigley ready to step into that role after coming back for the summer? You know, so they got a lot of questions that they're going to have to answer. But I'm sure the front office is going to take a real objective look, you know, at our team and put the right people, you know, in that place.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to do the right thing.
Yeah, because I look at the coaches that are opposed to the play-in. Well, it's 10 games less, so you almost kind of gotta have the play-in, because if a team is 9-10 and they needed 10 more games, they could probably catch 8. Then that's only fair. But I'm not agreeing with that. If we go back to 82 games, they have to play in.
Yeah, we have 82 games now.
Yeah, because you have enough time to get it right. You know, so
I mean, they're not going to do that, but I kind of want to spread the season out to give these players a break, so there's no more. What would you call it? The rest days. I'm kind of tired of the rest days.
I think teams are doing that anyway, because the Nets had no reason to do that against the Sixers.
Because now the hardest part is, and I don't know if this is being selfish for the Knicks, we really don't even know how we stack up against the Nets because they ain't played. They just sat out.
Yeah.
Was they really hurt? Probably not. You know, they probably just rested them. Because now they know, looking at Golden State and the Lakers and a lot of these other teams that kind of did it over the years, they not really worried. The Spurs, I think, said it. They're not really worried about coming in first throughout the season. Like, they come in first. But when it comes to the playoffs, they playing a totally different game now.
Well, they play more. They play a more
intense.
Game. And Pop knows how to scout other teams. So, and I think Tibbs knows how to do that too. It's just that, do we have enough talent to get over the hump?
Yeah, that's the deal. Do we have enough gear to go up to?
Yeah.
Like, they kind of wearing themselves out. RJ looks tired. Is he going to shoot better? Like, I don't know. Is he going to go to the hole better? I really don't know. Derrick Rose probably has another gear. Burke looked like he probably got another gear. Like he kind of turns that on and off, so I don't really know.
Yeah.
You're going to see.
Well, Burke, I think Burke, you go as the hot hand go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then we want to thank last week's show, a lot of the nice comments, you know, so we appreciate that and keep the comments coming, but we also need the likes, you know, so, for it to go hand in hand. So today, we're not going to talk about much today because the Knicks are about to go on a real serious journey, and we want every Knicks fan to buckle up and let's take this ride. You know, let's do this thing. All right, so we just need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us also on Instagram, where we post daily things throughout the course of the week. All right, and we're also gonna, hopefully next week, we're gonna do an Instagram live for a pregame show. You know, just to get it all going and get this playoff push rolling. All right, we all gonna be a part of it. Knicks Nation, peace.
Peace.